welcome to BRUNOPALOOZA 2020. We're the Mythos Mystery Society, and we're playing some games this weekend from my birthday weekend. Because it's coronavirus, so this is the only way I could go big for my 33rd. I'm Dave. I'll be running this adventure, which is Title Not Found, a Paranoia Red Clearance adventure. This is actually the second Paranoia adventure that we've had. We played the first one a couple weeks ago, but we didn't live stream that one. But it is all up on YouTube and podcast if you want to see it. With that, I'll toss it over to Maria to introduce yourself.
Hello. I'm eating a biscuit.
Oh, maybe I should have tossed it. I tossed it to one person.
You know, I'm Maria. You can find me on the internet other places, mostly here though these days, but sometimes on Twitter at HappyCaster. But tonight I am playing Liz-Ray.
I'm Jason. You can find me on most medias as Takudler, and I am Drew Wrecked. The loyal narcoleptic. And then we'll go to Emma.
Hello, I'm Emma. You can find me at MK Hansen on Twitter. Tonight I am playing Daisy. I'm not clever. Daisy Arlan. That's my name. I couldn't tell you what she looks like though. And she's a bit reckless. And she's super smart, and she hates authority and people. That's me.
I remember you were short, because you wanted to make a short character, so this was your short character. Yeah.
She's short. That's her only notable, feature.
She only takes up half of a clone vat. We'll throw it over to Ty.
I'm Ty. You can find me at Ballroom Brawler on Twitter. You can find me here and on Tuesdays at Dex Priori. And I am playing Boris R. Carl. He is a beefy, shirtless man who slicks his hair back with things and is stoic and dumb.
Alrighty. And with that, we'll start the adventure. So, it's been less than a day since the previous adventure you guys had where you had to go unplug and plug a drain plug in, which wasn't very hard, but resulted in about 7 deaths. And you had a nap spell, essentially, and you come back to a new briefing room. This is a red clearance briefing room, where the one you were familiar with before was an infrared cloning briefing room. And you recognize a familiar sight. It's Vernon, the same guy that was your yellow clearance officer from the end of last scenario that doled out your guys' promotions and everything. And he says, "Good morning, Cycle Troubleshooters. Given your previous track record in the sanitation and food services, the computer felt that it would be a waste of your prodigious talents not to place you on this mission. Your mission is to assist Scrubbot 002 in cleaning the maintenance of this very sector. And I'm sure you'll be proud to be offered this chance to serve the computer and improve your home." As you look around the room, this room is, it's not a very great room. First of all, there's only one chair for you guys and one chair for him. So a lot of you are just kind of standing. There's there's a really old-looking, almost ancient-looking Happy Birthday Friend computer, setup in this room, as if they threw the computer a birthday maybe 10 years ago, and then they never cleaned it up. And then there's a phone that's constantly ringing in the background that nobody picks up. And he says, your cortex will be updated with your mission details, so an arrow should be pointing you in the direction of the equipment dispensary, and that's your next point of call. If you ever are in doubt, just go next to wherever the arrow tells you. But before I let you go, I should assign you your mandatory bonus duties. These roles have been algorithmically selected by the computer to take advantage of each of your unique skill sets. If you feel you have been given an incorrect mandatory bonus duty, you are incorrect. So, I sent you all a, well, first of all, he kind of looks up from, his core tech, like his eye display was kind of telling him what to say to you all, because he's a very tired man, and he has to, like, his job is mainly telling red teams what they have to do all day, and he has to do another red team right after you guys in about 10 minutes, so he has, like, a script in front of him that the computer tells him to read off, but he looks up and he's just like, wait, weren't there 5 of you last time? Where's... And you see him, computer, where is Lars R Free? I think his name is Lars R Free 1. And you hear the friend computer pipe in and it just goes bloop. Lars R Free 1 is preoccupied by his shower today. It is attacking him and he is fending it off. Okay, it happens. That happens every day. So, with that being said, why don't you, go ahead and tell everybody what the computer has assigned to you. So in your vision, in your cortex, you see like a card pop up that tells you your mandatory bonus duties. So go ahead and tell us what you guys are doing.
I've been tasked with being the happiness officer. And I guess I'm responsible for making sure everyone stays happy and getting rid of things that don't make people happy. Also, I'm not an expert, but apparently I'm qualified for any counseling or, if you need someone to talk to about your not happiness, we can turn that frown upside down.
You have to turn that frown upside down. It's mandatory.
Sure thing.
I'm in charge of the equipment. I'm the officer of equipment. So I'll make sure all your equipment is stored and used appropriately and kept safe and make sure you don't use it wrong.
I am the science officer. I must ensure that everything is clean and span, and if there is a source of dirtiness, I must eliminate it.
I'll be your loyalty officer. So, I'll make sure that I report any lapses in breaches of loyalty to our superiors and the computer.
Perfect. The friend computer pops in. Hello, I would like to kindly point out that next to your names, you have been reverted back to 1. This is because you have been upgraded to Red Clearance, and we would like to give you your starting clones back to you, because most infrareds will use all of them, so it is a reward for making it to a Red Clearance level. Congratulations! You hear a canned studio audience laughter.
Laughter?
Yeah, it's wrong. Except it's not wrong. And with that, Vernon goes, alright, does anybody have a question? Alright, he doesn't wait for anybody else. With that, I'll leave you guys to it. Make your way to get your equipment, and we'll go have good luck and trust in the computer. You have to. It's not a optional thing. Goodbye. And he gets up, he gathers his things, and he walks out of the room. So that just leaves you in the room. An arrow does pop into your vision. It's set to whatever your previous settings in your Cortec was, so I think Liz has it in her entire view and can't see anything around it. And
This is correct.
Stark contrast, Daisy has it as small as humanly possible without being illegal.
Okay, we're getting equipment, so that's my job. Let's go. And I'm gonna walk towards wherever we have to go.
Okay.
Wherever the arrow tells me.
Is everybody just gonna follow him to the equipment chamber?
Yes. We'll follow this man with newfound confidence.
Alrighty. So, you make your way over to the equipment center. And you get in there and you notice that it's empty. Like, there's nobody behind the counter or anything. There's a bell on the counter, and it's just kind of behind one of those like equipment cages and everything like that. There's another troubleshooter team of infrareds that are just kind of standing around, like looking at each other, not entirely sure what to do. But otherwise, it's just kind of an empty room, and they're not in like line or anything. They're just kind of off to the side.
I will approach.
The infrareds or the counter?
No, the infrareds.
The infrareds. They all just kind of look at you.
I'll like clasp my hands behind my back and say, "Hello."
They don't know how to respond.
Can you? It's hard to see you with this. There's something in my. I assume that you're just smiling really big and can't say anything.
They all look panicked. Yes, we are smiling. Big fake smiles on their faces when they do that. It takes them a second though. They all like blink on with smiles. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, we'll keep doing that. And she's gonna turn back around.
Okay, one of them starts to frown a little bit, and then you see another one like slowly pull a gun on him, and he starts to smile again, and then he puts the gun down.
A fantastic start.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the counter.
Alrighty, so it's an empty counter and there's a bell on the counter. There's also, you can see now that you're up against the counter, there's a vending machine of bouncy bubble juice, and the flavors it comes in are uncomfortably awake and, what was the other one? Sporadically, cheerful.
Oh. How much do these cost?
They cost 5 XP.
I'm just gonna ring the bell.
Okay, so you ring the bell, and there's a moment, and then all of a sudden, somebody bursts into the room. They're like smiling, but they're also panting. Like and this is behind the counter. They don't come in from the same door that you came in, but they're like they slam the door open. They're just like, "Oh hi! I didn't know that you guys were all in here. Oh my god, this is a wonderful time!" And she smiles and she starts to run over to the counter. You can see above her head, her name is Jenny. What was it? Whoops. Jenny OTHA, and she's Jenny OTHA, and she runs, she slips on something wet on the floor, cracks her out on the floor, a vat comes down, and another one of her comes out, and it says Jenny OTHA3, she says, "Hi!" She's like, covered in clone, she's just like, "How can I help you all today?"
That was quick.
It happens a lot.
At least 3 times.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm perfect. I'm perfectly fine. She's just getting all the clone juice off. What do you need?
Was I given like a list of anything, or?
You have in your when you ask for that, the friend computer pops in a form for you to fill out with your vision, but it does list the what's it called? The assignment number.
Okay. I'm here for this assignment number.
Oh, okay. So she goes back, like she looks at the list. It pops into her mind when you tell her it, and she just kind of looks around, and then she turns around and she starts to rifle through everything. And Jason, because you are the equipment officer, I'm just gonna post this inside of the Paranoia Discord chat, but here is the list of the first thing is what everybody gets. So everybody on the team gets one of those. The second thing, the equipment officer has to divvy out. So, just to read it off to everybody at home, the thing that everybody gets is everyone gets 1 red clearance laser pistol, one red rubber glove, 1 spray bottle of Scum Be Gone, it's good because it's flammable, 1 scrubbing brush long-handled, and 1 hygiene services equipment holster for your waist. So essentially a utility belt. And then the things at home, or the things that they only have 1 of each of these to give, they have to divvy up is they have 1 auto mop, which is a rank 1 weapon and also clean stuff. Weird that they would mention that. 1 pair of safety goggles, which is defense 2 against eye attacks, and 1 tactical laser assault rifle, or TLAR, TLAR for short, a level 2 weapon. So she just kind of she gathers all this stuff from behind the desk. She's throwing some of it onto the counter. As she grabs it, she throws a red laser pistol. It fires and it kills her again. She gets she comes back down in a vat. Now says 4 next to her name. There's 2 dead bodies behind the counter. She's like, okay, so, wow, whoa, it's been quite a day, hasn't it? Let me tell you. And then she puts all the stuff on the counter. Who here is the equipment officer? Is it you, sir?
Yes,
I knew it. I knew it just by looking at you, especially because it says it under your name. And she kind of pushes the stuff that's 1 for each. You get to divvy this out as you see fit, as you're the guy in charge of the equipment.
Can I see all their ranks above, or their roles above them too?
You're talking about your teammates.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know that. Okay.
Yeah, it'll say above, like, it'll say their name, and then in like a subtitle below it, it'll say what their officer duty is.
Okay. I'm gonna hold them up. Boris, you're the cleaning guy, right?
Yes.
Here's your mop.
The appropriate, and I will take mop, and I will start cleaning spill from corpses.
Oh, that's awfully nice of you. You have to, like, go around the corpses. One of them stares directly into your eyes.
Haunting.
That's a good job. You're doing great. Daisy, what was your role?
I'm the loyalty officer.
Oh, loyalty. You can keep loyalty with a gun.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd say that.
And then you can have these safety goggles, because safety is happiness.
You're not wrong. Take them.
With that, she goes, is there anything else I could help you with as far as equipment goes? It's my sole purpose in life to please you and the computer, specifically the computer. I don't have to please you. That's optional. And then she smiles.
I don't need anything.
Perfect. You shouldn't. And then, so she sees the other group of infrareds, and she's like, okay, if you're all good, then bye-bye! And then she waves over the other infrareds.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
No problem! And when she waves to you, she accidentally hits her arm on the side of the like, cage, and she just goes, ow! She doesn't die again. Alrighty, and with that, the arrows pop up in your vision again, and they lead you out of the room. Presumably, the end destination would be to Scrubbot 002. Alrighty, and then were you guys just making your way over to Scrubbot 2?
I am.
Leading the way.
I'll sidle up to Boris and say, with my hands just outstretched, as they always are when I walk, and say, Boris, you said that you were the science person, right?
Yes.
Does that mean you're tech savvy now?
It means if there is tech, I can make it spick and span and sheen with a brightness that would blind you.
Oh, I want the opposite of that, though. I can't,
Is that dirtiness? Because I cannot.
No, do you know how to make this arrow smaller?
No. I think about arrow.
Okay. Well, thanks.
No, I'm sorry. You may hold on to my pant if you would like, and I will lead you. Hold on to my pant.
Oh.
Pant!
Oh, okay.
And I will take my pant.
She was gonna pat your shoulder, and then she just kind of like awkwardly grabs onto, I don't know, you don't wear a shirt. She was gonna grab on your shirt.
It must be pants!
It must be.
Very hesitantly finds like a belt loop and just kind of.
As you ask like as you grab onto the pant and you start to kind of walk down the hallway, friend computer kind of goes into your mind, and it just goes, "Hi, are you unhappy with the size of your arrow?"
I'm not unhappy with the size of my arrow. I am simply confused.
If you are confused, I would happily recommend that you fill out this form to let us know how our arrows are. And then like a way too long of a form comes out, and it there's a, you know how there's asterisks on questionnaires on the internet that say mandatory and you can't progress unless you do? Literally all of them have that.
Awesome. Is it blocked by the arrow, though?
Yes.
Oh, good. I do like paperwork.
Perfect. As you should, citizen. And with that, you arrive. There's like kind of a... it's kind of like a working sector where there's a bunch of scrub bots in hangar bays. Some of them are kind of going around and everything like that. There's different sizes of them. And what you see in the corner of the room is this large scrub bot, and it kind of looks vaguely chicken-shaped. But it's taller than you guys are. Like, it's got, like, a head on, like, kind of a long neck, and its head is kind of a scrub. Sticking out of it are, like, brushes, and kind of like, you know what a Dalek is from, Doctor Who, a little bit? Like, it's got, like, a plunger just kind of sticking out of the side of it, and just, like, random cleaning things, and then, like, giant scrubs on the front of it for wheels and everything like that. Then there's two people standing around it. They have like their displays up and they're kind of like trying to talk to it and everything. But the thing just, like, even from far away, you can tell the thing is verbally sighing. Like, and as you approach it, the two people kind of turn to you and you see above their head, one of them's name is Aklo YTHB, and he's from R&D. And then there's Wesley YHYT. So two yellow clearance people are just standing around trying to talk to the scrub bot. And that's what you see.
Hello.
Hello! Are you the Red Clearance team that has been designated to work with ScrubBot002 today?
Yes.
And then immediately as you say yes, you see the scrub bot go, ScrubBot001 wouldn't need assistance. And then they just go, oh, good. Well, he's been having a bit of trouble lately, and he could use a bit of coaching. We're here to assist you with they just kind of vaguely refer to him, and because they don't refer to him by name, you just see the robot go, oh. And just let us know if you need any help, but we're here to oversee your operations to make sure that the assignment gets done.
Boris, is this your friend?
Yes, this immaculate chicken bot will be my mighty steed I ride in the battle against the dirt.
ScrubBot001 wouldn't be ridden by a large, bulky man.
I'm sensing there's some despondent aura around you, Scrubbot. Is there something you want to talk about?
Well,
I've recently been given clearance to have these conversations.
It kind of like backs up and turns and backs up, like has to do like a 3/4 turn in order to look at you, and it just goes, well, since you asked, I have been living under the shadow of ScrubBot001. I am sure you've heard about ScrubBot001's heroic deeds killing a terrorist cell, and ever since then I just feel like maybe I just can't live up to ScrubBot001, and I will always be ScrubBot002.
Well, yes, you will always be Scrubbot.
Oh no!
That's because that's your designation.
Oh.
We can all be Scrubbot001s.
Why? And it just kind of like moves its arms. But Aklo just kind of turns to you guys. Okay, well, there's a chance you may have to show the scrub bot how to do its duties, or make it feel good, or try to get it to do its duty. It's its job. But it has a couple of duties. If you'd like to know them, I can tell you them now. But we can get started on those, or however red team you want to handle this. And then Wesley just kind of turns to Aklo and goes, technically it's your job to lead them. He just kind of elbows him a little bit.
Yes, what capabilities does this robot have?
Scrubbot just goes, not as many as Scrubbot 001. And then Wesley just goes, he has the ability to clean things. If you'd like, his missions today include, one of them is he has to rotate the chicken soup nozzles in the dispenser machines in the cafeteria. And then another one is that he has to scrub out the inside of a laundry vat. And then another one's something about going through a sewer to find something. And that's about it. Maybe if we just go to where we need to go, and that'll convince him to live. I believe in you. He pats Scrubbot 002 and it just, ow, I don't believe you. But yeah, any of those you'd like to tackle first?
Well, the sewer sounds the dirtiest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Lots of training.
He turns to Aklo. Makes sense? Yeah, makes sense. Give yourself an XP point.
Okay. What do you think, Boris? This is kind of your designation.
I agree the sewer is dirty. Either the sewer or we have become food experts cleaning red jam. So the chicken soup might be apt for us as well.
He can handle a chicken soup. He can rotate a chicken soup knot. How hard could that be? Let's do it. Let's do it. Wesley's like starting to march off, and then Aklo is just kind of looking at him. He's like, "Let's go."
I like his optimism.
I'm gonna try to get on 002's back so I can nap on the way.
What, dude? No. Now I am bed 002. And he just kind of slowly...
You have multiple functions now.
No,
Yeah.
you're the
Adding
first...
to me.
You're my first official bed. You're 001 to me.
Well, that means nothing to me. Did bed 001 take out a terrorist cell using only his plunger? I don't think so.
They were very orthopedic.
He could.
No, I don't think so.